It is 8:10. Guys, profuse apologies I'm late. I had a couple of phone calls to make, which had to go on a little bit longer than I intended, sorry. And then I had somebody knocking at my door halfway through one of the, well, in between the phone calls, I had somebody knocking at my door as well, which delayed me. I do apologise. Anyway, we're here, 8:10, Tuesday, the 20-something of March, 2025. Hello and welcome. My name's Colin. You're watching Cole's Place on air live from beautiful Bournemouth. It's a bit dark, but it's getting lighter. And yeah, so if you're new to the channel, big welcome. I'll update the board before JBM shouts at me. I'll update the board later. If you're new to the channel, don't forget, hit the thumbs up, whether you're new or not. Subscribe, it's free, and all that malarkey, and we'll all be happy. I'm just going to get into this on my laptop and mute it. I've got the laptop in front of me. Oh my God. Oh, you can hear myself. Hang on, mute. Right, so how are we all? It's been a while. It's been a while. Oh, I can see your comments, but I don't have to use my other phone. Angry Velo, Sal, do you know what? I'll use my phone because I'm looking down there to read the comments there, aren't I? Right. It's been a while. What, 2 weeks, 3 weeks, and in between then there was a little trip to Tenerife, which come as a surprise to some, but no surprise to many. And what a great, I keep saying, what a great week it was. Saf and I were there for 10 nights, which was absolutely fantastic. Met loads of people for the first time, which was great. And met loads of old friends and new friends as well. Had a fantastic time. I was led astray. Unbelievable. The usual culprits not only led me astray, but led my daughter astray. I'm going to show you an exclusive video. I'll have to do it like that to the screen, and then I might post it later. But it's great fun, and I came back last Thursday night, landed back in Bournemouth, straight back to work, and my feet haven't touched the floor all weekend. Yesterday I tried to have a day off, but things catch up and all that malarkey. And yeah, but it's all good in the hood. Right, comments, let's see. 34 in. So a massive welcome to people who are new to the channel. As always, when I go over Tenerife or whatever, you get people subscribing, which is fantastic. You get some people who don't unsubscribe, which is fantastic as well, I suppose. But yeah, if you are new to the channel, come in the chat. Let us know if you've just joined in, and have a gander. Right, let's do a roll call. Angry Velo, evening mate. Sound and picture good. Thank you, great. Because I was going to put my mic on, but I forgot. I was late. Yeah, hey, says JBM. So what happens next? Hi, Bryony, how are you? Hope you're well. Daniel Holmes, hi, Colin. Saf is with us. She's in bedroom at the moment. She's just taking a call. I think she might be on the phone to her mum. I'm not sure. Maria Ayres, hi Maria. Pam Domain, hi Pam. Julie Butler, yay, Julie. Vinny M, welcome to Cole's Place. Back to front and later. Told you it would be. Do you not read me posts? Hi Col, as long as all is well. Yeah, it is, thanks Trish. Yeah, all is well. All is well in the neighbourhood. Neil Davidson, hi Neil, how are you? Good to see you last week, Neil. Good to meet up finally. Hope you're well. Everyone's saying hello. So Martin, what's evening at last, you handsome young devil? Who, me? Flattery gets you everywhere, Martin. Oh God, hang on, there's loads of comments. Let me whiz through them dead quick. Oh God, I've hang on, people. Live chat. Hit the like, says Pop57. Steve, hey Steve. Rich Edwards, hi Richard. Evening Cole, better late than ever. Alan's homemade vlogs. All things Keith, don't blame me. Okay, I filmed the occasion, but don't blame me. Pat Morn. I'm trying. I was there for the. Hang on, you know, it's skipped. Hang on, let me go back to where I left off, because these are all out of order now. Hang on. All messages. So how crap am I at lives? Right, handsome young devil, back to front. Damien Hooper, back to front. And only for 2 minutes. Pal, you and staff, loving the videos. Cheers, Damien. Yeah, there's a few more to come yet. Cole, can you explain why an external mic is better and what advantages they have for Bryony? Why is an external mic better? Because people hear you better if the external mic connects properly. And as well, you can get little sort of fluffy things that go over the top of the mic, and if you're out and about and the wind's blowing, it's meant to stop the wind noise. But if you watch my videos from last week, it it doesn't do it very well, especially the DJI ones. But yeah, so basically, yeah, and the other thing as well, if you want to be really swishing your production, you can leave your camera there and you can walk back and back, and they can still hear you the same. All that malarkey. But it's better if you want to get one. It's not necessary. You know what I mean? If you're just going to walk around doing vlogs, then I wouldn't lose sleep over having an external mic. Shirley Cole, check out Van Damme drum to bass. Will do. Thank you, Shirley. I'll have a look at her. Saf drunk. I was there for the prayer. Only Saf can split the G. Daniel Holmes got more vids up. I have seen them pop up, Daniel. I'll be honest with you. Do you know what? This sounds really bad. I've not even got round to watching all of the Daniel being Dan interrogation of myself yet. Like I say, I got back off the plane and my feet haven't touched the floor. So I've seen a couple of videos here and there where I've been sat in, shouldn't say this, when I'm sat in traffic, or when I'm waiting to go into a venue, or when I'm waiting to go on to do my DJing. I've watched the odd one here and there, but I will catch up on people, I promise you. A bit late tonight, lad. Tenerife vlogs are good. Cheers, Bruno. There's more to come. More to come. Even called better late than never. Yeah, Cole done on 7. Well done. Thank you, Jay. Well done on 7.27. You're still on 2.6. All right, okay. I thought I was on 7.19, to be honest with you. Good job you checked, Jay. I'll update the board in a bit. Yeah. Anne Elton, hi Colin, everyone. Just had a power cut in the house. Trip switched on power box. Put some money in the meter, Anne. Put some money in the meter. Neil Garvey, even Neil. Oh, Damien's off. I don't. Okay, all off I go. Don't know what's up lately, but I'm getting there. Talk soon. All right, Damien. No problems, mate. Jump in when you can. Good to see you. Neil Garvey, even though I had a meal in Dido's too on my recent trip. Lovely food. It's banging food in there, isn't it? Neil, what's your opinion? Is it the best Spanish burger of 2025? Safta. I thought they were all right, the burgers in Dido's. Really nice. Are they the best I've had? No. But I'm no cheeseburger expert. Just telling you what I think. Are they the worst? By far, no means no. They're absolutely gorgeous. And it's a great atmosphere in there. Staff are lovely. Service was great. Really quick. Great atmosphere. And yeah, if you're in Latin Americas, get yourself in Dido's. Sue B. Hiya, Sue. Great to meet you last week. Sue Bowie. Great to meet you, Sue. And David. Ray Duffer's in from the Kingdom of Fife. How are you, Ray? Ray, apologies. I've not had 2 seconds. I will get in touch with you this week off of camera. It was look at all these people who are guilty of leading others astray, accusing each other. Hey, look at them all now. It was all Keith's fault, they're all saying. Alan's Homemade Vlogs just edited a new vlog from Tenerife on tomorrow. Nice one, Alan. I saw one of yours pop up today. I can't remember what it was now. I've had loads pop up. I will watch them. I'm probably going to watch them about 1 in the morning. Trisha Slater. Hiya, Trisha. I got your message, Trisha. Yeah, I was late. Yvonne Brown. Evening, Yvonne. Hope you're well. Vinny M. JBM's. Now. What's your DJ name? Do you know what, Shirley? I haven't actually got one. I've not got one. But do you know what? A couple of my venues lately, I've been, how can I put it? Making one up for me and referring to me as Cole's Place. You know what I mean? You get over 6,000 subscribers and they all want a piece of the action, don't they? But no, I don't actually have a DJ name because I didn't really go out there to actually be a DJ as such. I'm more of a, it's host and all that sort of karaoke host and all that. So I've never really thought one up. Maybe if I throw it out there to you lot, you can think up a DJ name for me. Clean answers only, please, Vinny. JBM, Vinny. Oh, come on, stop arguing. Right enough. Eugene McGeever, Chris Godfrey's doing a live from Los Cristianos Carnival and Fairground. Oh, nice one. So if you're up for going over to see Chris Godfrey, he's live at the minute. I don't mind, honestly. I was late. So if you want to see a bit of Los Chris Fairground action, Chris Godfrey's your man, and what a legend he is. 64 in the chat. Thank you so much, everybody. I think that's a record for a Tuesday night. Great to be back. Great to be back in the land of the living. Check this out, though. I'm not going to show you a dodgy shirt or nothing. Look at me eye. Can you all see me eye? Look at that. Aye. Look. Compared to that one. Look at that one. So, Sunday night, I'm in work, right? And my eye starts stinging. Come home. Get up yesterday morning. My eye's out here again. Some sort of infection. I'm back on the eye drops, antibiotics. Unbelievable. Sean Gilmore, evening Sean, hope you're well. Charlie's in as well. Hi Charlie, hope you are, mate. Marie Alty, hi Col, how are you and Saf? We're great, thank you Marie, apart from a dodgy eye. Saf, oh, there's the thing, I haven't caught man flu this time, but Saf has got a bit of man flu. She's proper sniffly. But yeah, hope you had a good trip back, Marie. In fact, I hope everybody who was over there had a nice, safe trip back. I think I was delayed last night, I think. But yeah, great to see everybody. Louise Parks, hi Louise. I call great videos in Tenerife. Oh, thank you, Louise. There's more to come. There's some goodness to come. I'll do a rundown. I've got about another 4 or 5 to come, I think. Maybe a couple more if I've forgotten. But I'll tell you the one I'm looking forward to getting out there. There's a couple. There's one where I have a rant about people moaning in Tenerife. There's one where that hotel, the scary hotel that's got no windows up in near Santa Cruz. I actually got to finish that vlog. Went up there. We went to Loro Park. And on the way back, I actually got to finish that vlog. Sent the drone up and got some nice pictures of that hotel at sort of dusk as well. So it was very atmospheric. Just got to put some music. So I'm looking forward to getting that one out. I've got a Loro Park vlog which I'm going to put up, which I'm probably going to get slated for, because I put a post up on the Facebook thing saying, I had a great day at Loro Park. Stuck some pictures up of all the animals. Flipping heck, it's made me public enemy #1. Which I'm not bothered about. What else is there? I've got another burger review. A couple of daft walks, you know, Scotsman type walks where I do an impression of Kevin. Do a 10-minute walk. I've got a couple of them. And I think that's it. So they'll be up in the next few days. Neil Garvey didn't have a Dido's burger. I had the chili cheesesteak. My daughter had the quesadilla. Oh, nice. Yeah, I was looking at a chili cheesesteak. Yeah, they look really nice. Stuart's also in the... Oh, God. I've lost it again, look. Stuart's also in the Kingdom of Fife. Cole, what to do with moving the live to the back shift? No, all it was, Stuart, I was on a couple of important phone calls that I wanted to make before the live, and then somebody came to my door as well in between the phone calls, so I was just delayed. DJ Place, DJ Colster. Right, I'm going to screenshot all these because I'll forget them. DJ Colster. Tim's in. Evening, Tim. How are you? I'm fine, thank you, Tim. Hope you're well. Christine as well. Realty, it's Craig. Probably off to Benidorm June, but flights are expensive. They are, aren't they? I was looking at that. Vinny JBM, fight. I think if I had to put money on a JBM Vinny square up, I think my money's on JBM. He's got youth on his side. Not by much, but he's got youth on his side. DJ Ravon. Oh, them days are over, Stuart. Nobody else see college back to front again. Yeah, next week I'm going to do the StreamYard thing that Tim and Johnny Vlogger and all them do, right? I'm going to do that StreamYard thing, all right? And hopefully we'll be back to front. Ray, oh, thank you, Ray. Las Vegas fund. Somebody else has asked me if I'm going to Las Vegas. I'm not going to Las Vegas. I'm not a gambler. But thank you, Ray. That's very kind. For your ongoing support. I do appreciate it and love to Madge. Thank you, Madge. Evening, Timo, Christine. Evening, Timo, and Christine. Well, so do we all. You've got a sty in your eye. It's actually, it's an infection, Shirley. I went to the doctors. And guess what he told me? He told me I've got an infection in my eye. It's the third one I've had now in as many months. And they whack me on these little eye drops, and within a day or two it just goes, but then I'm finding a week or two after it comes back. So I don't know what's going on. Rubber gold ring on it. DJ Eyeball. Eyeball Paul out of Kevin and Perry. I sty with my little eye. Nice one, Tim. Cole, I've come back with Mankoff. Ooh, sty in your eye. Yeah, it does feel like a sty, but they're saying it's infection. 94 days to Grand Can, says Richard. Can't wait. Oh, hope Saf feels better soon. Thank you, Brian. I'll pass that on. Never been to Gran Canaria. Get well soon. Thank you. Cheers, Jay. I'm knackered. I missed all Tenerife, especially the weather. Do you know, I'm missing it mad. I'm missing it mad. Do you know what I'm missing? I'm just missing just going out and it's nice and warm. I mean, it's not too bad. You know, since we come back down here, I think today was sunny. It was about 14 degrees, so it's not freezing, but it's not 22, is it? You know what I mean? You've still got to stick something on, haven't you? You know. Never mind, we'll be back. Get some sun with Paz. All right, Paz, how you doing? Just finished editing the Dublin vlog, ready for tomorrow. Did I see you were live? You went over there. That is, mate. So go and watch Paz, everybody. For those who've not seen Paz's channel, he does Tenerife. He goes everywhere. Him and his lovely wife-to-be. And the other day I saw it pop up. I was trying to get 5 minutes, but I was just setting up. I couldn't. He went live to Dublin. He flew out to Dublin. Correct me if I'm wrong, Paz. You flew out at some stupid hour, did a day, and then you flew back at some daft hour. The things you do for your art, but congratulations, mate. I will watch that on catch up. I've never been to Dublin. All the usual people are trying to lead me astray and go over there, which I am going to have to go over there at some point in the near future for various reasons, obviously to vlog as well. Yeah, I'll be fascinated about it, Paz. What a thing. I believe too many porn star martinis make you poorly, Saf. You need to get gold ointment from the chemist for your sty. Gold ointment? Never heard of that. Rubber gold ring on it. Get some gold. Tea bag it your eye. I can afford a tea bag. Susan McLaughlin, evening Susan, how you doing? I'm just whizzing through these. If I miss anything important, shout out. New hotel review, Mayfair Hotel, if you know it as. I certainly do, Jay. I've done a couple of gigs in there. The Mayfair Hotel is one of the, I think it's the only hotel now in Bournemouth that has got a sprung ballroom, proper purpose-built dance floor. Out of all the hotels, years and years ago, ballroom dancing was massive in Bournemouth. It's the only hotel left with an actual purpose-built dance floor, I believe. I might be wrong. Brian and Cole, if you see my name change, what you think? Still says Daniel Holmes to me, Daniel, unless I'm being thick. Sorry all, says Anne, just trying to find source of trip switch, listening in background. Oh my God, Anne. Alan Keenan, cheers Alan, just started following last week and I love the channel. How did you end up with a Galway top? Nice one, Alan. This is an old one. Was it this one? I've got a couple. I think this one I inherited off an old mate of mine. I think this one's from about 2012. I've got some Louth tops with my surname on. I'll put one of them on next week. I've got quite a few sort of old GA tops. It's not like a purpose collection. I've just acquired them, mate. Just acquired them. I've got no, as far as I know, I've got no sort of background connection to Galway, although you never know, do you? Not a gambler, bet you are. Yeah, see what you did there, Vinny. Shirley, why does Cole say your name like Shirley? Because her name's Shirley, surely. Weather in Tenerife is poor, but the Euro's decent, so not all bad. Are you there now, Stuart? Jed F. All right, Jed. All right, Cole, if you could make DJ Cole in the place. That's it, you see. DJ Cole, that sounds boring, doesn't it? It's hardly Pete Tong, is it? You know, DJ Cole. I don't mind. It's either that or they throw bottles at me. Rub your eye with a gold ring. What's this about gold? Everyone's saying gold. You just taking it? It's because I'm skint. Is that it? JBM says he's got mad respect for Vinny Cole. Yeah, but you'd still lamp him, wouldn't you? Yeah, in a battle. Mia Charlotte Plunkett, how are you, Daniel? I'm a big fan of yours. Nice one, Mia. I would go and watch a DJ called Scarly. All right, I'll have a look. We watch Parts That You Like's a Brekkie review. Fab, nice one, Julie. Hello from Edinburgh, says Keith Glasgow. I go to remember what age I am. I know all the tricks. I was going to say that, Trisha. Shove an old tea bag on it, says Julie. See, that's the skint Scouse version. All the rich Scottish people are saying use gold, and all the rich Irish people, but all the skint Scousers are saying use a tea bag. Living the dream, evening living the dream, 78 in. Oh, thank you so much, everybody, joining in. You are correct about the Mayfair. Local knowledge. Fog is in. Col, have you had your man's check-up yet? Men's health, let's make it fashionable. Have I had my man's check-up yet? I've never had one in my life, Foggy. Cool, it'd be like a can of worms. Evening living the dream. There's a channel for you people. I don't know if oh yeah, Alan's putting links up. Living the dream. Cheers. Craig, you see. Evening, Col, Safran over in the chat. Nice one, Craig. Hope you're well. Everyone's saying we've just living the dream. Louis Spock, living the dream. Yeah, living the dream. Go and watch that channel. One suitcase. I'm nearly at the bottom here. I think the sty is a bacterial infection due to blocked gland. It takes around a week to heal. Out warm heat on it and relax. I like the sound of relax, Shirley. Is the switch for sockets down and on mine all switches should be up? Oh, I'm getting electric advice now. It's Craig. Should only no customer friends are. All right, okay. Euro price here is good, so I bought some ready for May. Yeah, over there, I forget where it was now. I'll tell you where it is. I'll describe it to you. Everywhere was 116, 117, but I found a place. I didn't buy any because I was using my card. But there's a place where it was much higher than everywhere else. It was 120, I think it was. And I'll tell you where it is. Let me think. How'd you get there? It is where the Super Dry shop is in Playa de las Americas. There's a road. It's in between them hotels. It's somewhere. I'll tell you exactly where it is. You got the Bank Steakhouse and the Cortez. Tim might show you on his walks. You got the Cortez Hotel, and you got PS4 Santiago 4, the big round hotel, and you've got a passageway that goes down to the Surfers Beach, and down there somewhere there is a Super Dry shop that sells all the jackets and what have you. Super Dry. Along there's a little shop. I think it's like a 24/7, a spa type shop, and they were doing the Euros, and I went in and I inquired. I think it was everywhere was 117, 118, and he said no, it's 121. I think it was 121, and there was no minimum sort of exchange. If you just want 50 quid, you can change 50 quid. But to be honest with you, if you're only going to change 50 or 100 or a couple hundred quid, it's not going to make you a millionaire going from 117 to 121, is it? But just for your info, Mia says, how are you doing today? I'm fine, thank you, Mia. All good, all good. Hang on, let me go back up. Pat Morn, try each switch H to P. Oh God, I don't know what it's all about. Can we have an update about the upcoming month of April for your YouTube channel? Yes, I will do an update very soon, Jay. I'm just conscious because I've started late of keeping all you guys on late, okay? So if you want to watch Chris waltzing around the fairground, or if you've got better things to do, I will not be offended if you say to me, Col, too late, I'm out. All right, don't worry about it. You got to go enjoy the evening. Yeah, got to go enjoy. Everybody say it. Nice one, Tim. Thanks for popping in. Hello to Christina. Emma Gulliver. Hi, Col and Saf. Hope you're okay. Yeah, fine. Thank you, Emma. I've got a ropey eye. Saf's got man flu, but we're well. Been in A&E all day. I saw that. Hope you're well, Emma. How am I doing today, mate? I'm fine, thank you. Fine. Just resting up after the trip to Tenerife and plotting our next move, which I'll talk about in a bit. JBM, I've changed my name for now so people recognise my channel with the background the same, and I'll change background for you. I'll have a look at it closely later on, Daniel. If you've made changes, it's all good. Try press. Oh, everyone's giving Anna electrical advice. My advice, Anne, is put some money in the meter. It'll come back on like that. I know what you mean, Sir Stuart. Nice one, Stuart. Yeah, down that little alleyway by Villa Cortez. I've changed the name, give it a few months, we'll change background so everyone knows it's me still. That's sound. Ray Duffy, 20th of May, 7 days. 5th time, Royal Palm, Lost Chris. 2 bedrooms, 2 toilets, 5 beds. I'll see you there then, Ray. Parking, no problem. Got to go 2 a.m. for lift at Edinburgh Airport. Oh, nice one. Ray, thanks for the donation. Don't work too hard, Ray. Okay? Don't work too hard. Ray, I'll give you a shout. Where are we? Is it Wednesday, tomorrow? Tomorrow or Thursday, Ray, I'll give you a call. Drop me a text, let me know when you're free. Mia's calling Daniel a legend. Craig Kidd, evening Colin Yang. I know you hire Autorize and what to deal with them with deposits and stuff. There isn't a deposit, Craig. If you go on autorizon.com, autorizon.com, I've got it up there. They give me a card. You just basically you type in the dates that you want. And you type in where you want to pick it up. Tenerife, sir. If you're in Tenerife, they do Tenerife North as well. Then it'll come up with the list of cars available and the prices. If you're agreeable, you choose a price. Then it gives you options to add like the Premier insurance, which is the all singing, dancing thing that insures if you break your fingernails. But if you just want your basic insurance that covers you for accidents and this, that and the other, that's included. Then you send by email. There's a little button you click. You put in your details. Then you click to send booking request. They normally email you back with experience. They normally email you back within a few hours, but they say allow a day, I think it is, or 2 days. They email you back with a booking confirmation, and then that's it. You take that booking confirmation along to the office, which is if you go through security at Tenerife South, you've got the carousels where you pick up your cases. The other side of the carousels, you've got all the little car hire desks. You literally go up to the car hire desk. You need your passport, your UK driving license. You need to tell them where you're staying as well, which is the same for all car hire places. And you need a card, a debit or credit card to pay. You don't pay a deposit. You just pay on the day for however much you were quoted. They give you the keys. You walk out of Tenerife Airport, over the road, up 2 or 3 levels in the car park opposite. And it's clearly signposted, and each car's in a bay, a numbered bay. They tell you what number to go to. Beep, beep, boom, you're in your car, you're away. From going on a week last Monday when me and Saf arrived, from going to there was no queue at all. No queue, we got served straight away. From landing at Tenerife South to driving out the airport took about 10 minutes. If Saf hadn't spent 5 minutes in the toilet, it'd have been even less. So they're nice and quick. If I'm missing comments, guys, put them in again because I'm just whizzing through them. I haven't still got Dave Butler. I haven't still got all your Christmas lights plugged in on you, man. They've cut her off, Dave. She hasn't paid a bill for 2 years. Hotel has stayed in Bournemouth for less than £50. It's too, yeah. Bournemouth's going to have a massive demand this year, Jay, because there's loads going on in the summer, I think. Book early, mate, or you're more than welcome if you're coming in the summer. I've got a sofa bed here. You can crash on that and I'll kick it out in the morning. Should go and give Lanzarote, Puerto del Carmen a visit. You live out there on the strip. Yeah, I was out there last year, Richard. I was literally in Puerto del Carmen for 1 day. I was staying up in Costa Teguise and I took a little day sort of trip in the hire car down to Puerto del Carmen. Fantastic place. I wanted to go the other week, but I was told I had to go to Tenerife. But yeah, I'll be back there soon, mate. I agree. It's a fantastic place, Puerto del Carmen. I want to spend more time there. I want to do some nighttime vlogs there as well. So that will be coming up as soon as I can. I'm drinking Trojan Horse, which is Coke and Guinness. You dirty git. That's minging. Living a dream, maybe back in Tenerife in May. Nice. Foggy, me and Webby are promoting men's health and making it not a taboo subject. It's just a blood test. If I can do it, so can you. Let's make it fashionable. Good shout, Foggy. Yeah, I've got to go in. As it happens, I've got to go into my GP very soon. So I'll have a look at it. I'll do it, Foggy. Not a problem. I just don't want to open a can of worms. But yeah, it should be fashionable. Should be fashionable, especially blokes of a certain age. Maybe blokes of any age, I don't know. But yeah, well done on doing it, mate. And well done, you and Foggy, you and Webby, for shouting out about it. Because, you know, you're not blokes alike. We don't do doctors, do we? JBM, that is a sin. I've never heard of Coke and Guinness. Lisa McKenzie, hi Colin, Saf just joined. Hope you both okay. Nice one, Lisa. Yeah, we're fine, thank you. Fine, thank you. Saf's sort of nursing a bit of a cold in bed, talking. I think she's talking to her mum. I'm nursing a dodgy eye, but other than that, we're great. Absolutely buzzing. Emma, 5 weeks since surgery and scar on my knees, very sore and sensitive. Orthopedic doctor thinks I've got something called complex regional pain syndrome. CRP, complex regional pain syndrome. Something to do with your nerves. Oh my God. Oh, Emma, you need to rest up. Now home with tablets. Oh, Emma, we're looking at Brighton, possibly Easter weekend, Emma. We were talking about it the other day. I'm not, weirdly enough, my only Saturday off now is Easter Saturday, the bank holiday weekend. I'm booked every Saturday. So we might go over Brighton. Go Foggy. Right, chat amongst yourselves. Is that Wagwan Tours evening, Kirk? How are you doing? Hope you're well. Vinny M, always good. I'm out Friday and Saturday this week. Don't tell Colin going to Chester. You going to Chester, Vinny? Oh my word. Get yourself over to Blake and see my manor, as Webby would say. Cheers, mate. I usually use C-Car, but this time Auto Horizon's a lot cheaper. They're usually a lot cheaper. And, you know, I know cheapest isn't always best, but I've got to be honest with you, and I'm not affiliated to Auto Horizon whatsoever. I'm just telling you the score. I've never had a problem with them. The only problem I had was not on this trip just gone, but the one before. We had a massive queue at the desk, but that wasn't caused by Auto Horizon. It was caused by a big family causing issues. But in terms of the cars themselves, the service, never had a problem with them, Craig, honestly. And I've been using them since, I can't remember. I used them in Fuerteventura in 2011, and I probably used them before then. I remember 2011 because we went over for my birthday, Fuerteventura, and we used it Auto Horizon then, and I've used them ever since. I think I've used C-Car when I went to La Palma, and I vlogged the volcano that still no one's watched, and I used C-Car purely because Auto Horizon didn't operate in La Palma, and I used C-Car. Not, they weren't the cheapest, but they gave me a bike rack. I had to have a bike rack for a push bike on the back of the car, so I used C-Car. C-Car were brilliant, but yeah, for some reason in Tenerife they never come up as cheap as Auto Horizon. I think C-Car now charge a deposit on some of the cars as well, which I don't have an issue with, but I'm just saying they do. Annie's always here, no need to pay her electric bill. That's true, actually. She's sort of semi-resident of Tenerife now, isn't she? So she's not. Her electric bill must be about €3 back home for the year, because she lives in Tenerife more than she lives in Dublin. Adam is saying, evening Adam, how are you? Hope you're well. Good to see you. Mia, I work in a place in Liverpool. Make coffee if you fancy it one day. If that's directed towards me, Leah, yes, I will be in Liverpool one day. I've got to take Saf to Liverpool. She's never been. Can you give Daniel Holmes his link? I'll give it a look. Thank you, Tricia. Yeah, get put down. Cole, can we do the best breakfast in Bournemouth when I'm there? Yes, mate, yeah. And I've got a good candidate for it. Am I missing anyone here? Daniel Holmes, I love to be in one of your lives or vlogs. I love you. Swapping said, Brian, you done, so I've not seen it. Right, you're talking to Daniel. Colin, I'm working tomorrow. If you fancy coming up, I much appreciate if you would. I live in Bournemouth, mate. I'm a bit far away from Liverpool, I'm afraid. It's not somewhere I can just pop up for a coffee. But thank you for the offer. But when I come up there, yeah, definitely. Well said, Cole. Catch you later, and ask for all bloods to be checked. I've got my results and it will be revealed on Friday. Okay, nice one, Foggy. Yeah, I will do. Do you know what? You've inspired me, Foggy. I'm going to do it. Okay, I'll do it. I won't make a song and dance about it. I'll just say I'm either going to die or I'm going to live. But now you've said it, and if you and Webby have done it and you're pushing it, I'll do it as well. Not a problem, mate. Honestly, and you never know. You could be doing me a massive favour. So yeah, I'll do it. I'll do it, mate. Vinny, Blaken, I'd rather go to Veronica's, my wallet hanging out my pocket and my phone out the other. You've been watching too many of my vlogs, Vinny. Have a look at me. If you go into Veronica's, by the way, 7 drinks for €10. See that deal? And no negotiated for my lovely followers to encourage you to try Veronica's, and you don't have to go down there with a big wad of cash. You can go down there with €10 in your pocket, right? This would be like when Vinny was a teenager. You can go down there with a tenner, have 7 drinks, and come out with change, right? Remember them days, Vinny? Right, so Trisha might remember them days, you know what I mean? 7 drinks, 4 beers, 2 shots, and a fish bowl. Or they can mix and match it so you get the same value of drinks for €10, £8.50 at the going rate, unless you change it by Villa Cortez, and it's probably about £8. Envy Bar. Great of them to do that. You get a good deal in there anyway, but he said, you know what? Because you're filming here so much and we want to get more of your guys in, we'll do this. And they're a great bar. They look after you. They've got security. The management are on the door all the time, and they love being on camera. If you've seen me Veronica's vlogs, you'll know the bar I'm on about. It's not the one where I go behind the DJ box. It's the one down by Papagayo, next to Joyce. Bruno Cole, why do you hire a car when you only stay in Las Americas? I hired one 20 years ago. Minorca hated it. Crashed once. Went round and round about the wrong way. Never again hire a car. I'll tell you why, Bruno. I'll be honest with you, if I go on my own, I don't bother, because I just stay in a resort and I'm usually or whatever, so I don't need a car. If I'm with Saf, we tend to go out a lot more out of the resort. Although you don't see it on the vlogs. Most of my vlogs are me walking around or going down Veronica's. In the daytime, I spend a lot of time with Saf, and we go out. So I'll give you an example. Last week, we went up to Santa Cruz, we went to Puerto de la Cruz, we were at Siam Park at least 3 or 4 days, because I don't know if I've mentioned it, but we had an annual pass for Siam Park. So we went there a few days. We also went up to El Medino, where I've got an old mate of mine who we go and see. So it's just for general dotting about, and sometimes it's not even for going out the resort. If we want to go and get a takeaway and Saf's a bit achy and she can't walk too far, it's quicker to pop down in the car and just get her out that way. So that's why I hire a car. If I was on my own just vlogging like Kevin does, or Johnny Vlogger does or whatever, I'd just get a bus from the airport or a taxi, and then I'd just get taxis home and stuff. I wouldn't bother hiring a car if it's just myself. So that's it. It's purely for ease and convenience. By the time I booked taxis to Siam Park, the amount Saf loves going there, and taxis to and from the airport, it's just as economical and convenient, more convenient to get a car. That's why. Oh my God, there's loads of comments. 79 in. Thank you, people. Thumbs up. Don't forget. How long do you want me to go on for? Because I know I joined late, didn't I? I don't even know what time I came on. Shirley, I believe in your birth date and eruption of volcano day. Go, Colin. Thank you, Shirley. I think when everyone's seen that, they've gone on Google. Bit of theatre for you there, Shirley. Craig, get clear. C-cars sometimes take deposit for the fuel. If you return the same amount of fuel, they refund you within a day. I knew there was something, yeah. Authorise and don't. They just trust you, basically. Colin, were you mates with the guy from Chester who used to have Made in Blacon written on his forehead? True story. Yes, I was. Oh my God. Weren't close mates. What was his name? Blonde-haired fella. Fair-haired fella, quite stocky. Oh, what was his name? I used to drink in a pub in Chester called the Northgate Arms, and he used to come in there. Oh, God, his name escapes me now. As soon as this live finishes, Julie, I'll message you when I remember his name. Somebody's about the food vlogs, so started charging. Made money last week from booking. Oh, hey, Wagwan Tours, branching out. Good on you, mate. Alan Johnston, can you tell Angela I love it, and my mints and tatties were tremendous. There you go. So, Angela, from Alan, mints and tatties were tremendous, and he loves you dearly. There you go. Nice one, Alan. Is it? I trust you're already married, isn't it? If not, is it going to be the first proposal in the chat? Well done, Wagwan. Absolutely. Great, mate. If you can get some out of your channel and do some good for businesses, that's superb, mate. JBM Travels, when does a deal end call for €10? It doesn't, Jay, until further notice. They're happy with it for it to continue. They've not put an end date on it. So, and it's 7 nights a week as well. It's not just, Saturdays and Sundays, 7 nights a week. It was actually a tattoo on his forehead. Dave just corrected me. Yeah, it was, yeah. Oh, what's his name? Wasn't Sean. It'll come as soon as I come off the live, Julie. My brain's in gear, right? I tell you now, I'll remember his name and I'll message you. Cost me $8.99 to fill my fishbowl with a white wine tonight. Better bargain at Veronica's. 7th of April, a notice. It's Benidorm time. Nice. It's called the Col Led Me Astray offer. To be fair, Keith was very, what's the word I'm looking for? Very disciplined. On more than one occasion, I did offer him the delights of a trip to 7 drinks for €10, and he declined. He was on his motorbike. He had to get up early. Can you sing Barney, I Love You? I don't know that one. Vinny remembers paying in potatoes. They were the days. 220 potatoes to the pound, wasn't it? Buffering or me? It's probably me buffering because we're getting a crap signal. I used potatoes on my first ever holiday, Club 1830. Nice. Brownie, go on his channel. Go short. Yeah, okay, yeah. Go on his channel. I meant the picture. Yeah. I'm sure the Northgate Arms closed its doors July 2007. You might be right there, Jay. Good research. It probably was about then, because I wasn't living in Chester when it closed. I was living in Cornwall, and I lived in Cornwall from 2004 to 2008, and I believe it closed. They knocked it all down to build a new bus station, which was absolute terrible. And they also knocked down another pub called the Ship Victory, which I used to run. There you go. There's one for you. Is it €8 to everyone else? If you're with me, you get your proper discount. Hi from Belfast. When you're back in Tenerife, love the hole in the wall. Nice one, Stephen. There's a trip being planned as we speak. We're looking possibly. Saf wants to go end of April. We're looking at, believe it or not. There you go. End of April, but it's nothing concrete yet. I have got a trip planned, definite, which is coming much later in the year. That's been booked and planned for a while, but we're looking for a possible trip end of April. And get this, a little exclusive, we won't be going with Ryanair, I don't think, either. So we're going to try something completely different. End of April. I've just got to be mindful because I can't take too much time off with my gigs, and I'm going to Magaluf in May for a couple of nights. That's purely a vlogging trip, I'm sure you understand. And then I'm trying to plan Lanzarote as well, so it's just trying to cram everything in, and we've got other stuff in the pipeline as well, gigs and festivals and stuff. But yeah, we want a trip before the summer, let's put it that way. If not April, Saf has also mentioned if we can't go April, her birthday end of June, maybe around then before the summer holidays, the kids kick in and it gets silly prices. So yeah, that's when we're looking, Stephen. Good to see you. Can I sing Barney, I Love You? I don't know. I hope no one has seen a video of me singing in the Flying Haggis on Facebook. Everybody get on Facebook and look for the video of Alan singing the Flying Haggis. Dave and me were going to go to Veronica's for the steal tonight. Thought we'd watch you instead. Julie, get yourself down there. Get down to Envy Bar in Veronica's now and ask for Joe the manager and tell him you want 7 drinks for a tenner, right? And he'll love you forever. What's the animal corner? You know about these behind me? That's Captain the Duck, Keith the Irish Chihuahua. That is, I've forgotten his name, Mac Polo, who got lost at Tenerife Airport. And we've got Rihanna and Emily, the 2 cows in the corner. We'll be on the floor after €30 in that place and you'd be laughing like a duck. Sorry, Cole, watching you, but I'm a war in Call of Duty. Hey, pals, priorities, mate. You know what I mean? Get in there, get stuck in. Well done, Brownie. We'll have issues, so let's all stick together, yes. Back in Mallorca, Easter, yeah. JBM Cole, do a trip to Leeds overnight, stay with Saf, she'll love it. Leeds? Isn't that Yorkshire? Leeds? That means it's cold. No. I won't last 2 minutes up there, it's too cold. Get some oh, there we go. So what happens, apparently, yes, we do. All got stuff going on and can all band together. There you go. There's Bryony sticking a channel. So Bryony's got a new channel. So what happens next? She's beginning to tell, you know, not so much a life story, but a life experiences, I think, is a better way of putting it. So go and have a look. Go and have a look. It's very, you know, you can sort of, you can just go and have a look is all I'm saying. And I'm sure that channel of Bryony's is going to connect with a lot of people and go from strength to strength. So if you haven't supported So What Happens Next, go and have a look now. Along with any other channels people put up in the links, okay? So yeah, please do. 133 days Lanzarote for me, book it. I mean, you out there, Cole. In the tiny bar. Yeah, I saw that, Richard. 133 days Lanzarote. So when's that? That's in about 4 months' time, innit? So where are we now? April, May, June, July. So when you going? Around about August. I think you started a Scotsman in Tenerife drink-up party for €10 sleep house. I'll tell you what, here's an exclusive for you. For those who are listening in the live tonight, there's 70 of you in. I do TikTok as well. I know it's backwards, but my TikTok is under Cole's Place. It's basically just short videos like you see on YouTube Shorts. So don't make too much of an effort, but go and have a look. The first thing I did with that drink steal for Envy, because one of the lads in there I've known for a long time, and it's nice to push the bars, because Envy Bar is down the far end of Veronica's by Papagayo. Most people go to Jumpin' Jack's Revolution. You'll see it on the Veronica's videos. As you go along that strip, the bars get progressively quieter. And it's got, I promote them all, you know, especially Jumpin' Jack's Revolution. They get a bad press because it's so busy in there. They get a bad press, but, you know, they make you feel welcome. You go in, have a beer, do a bit of filming. But Envy down the bottom, and I want to start filming more in Joyce as well, but Joyce don't seem to be too keen on letting me in for some reason. Papagayo, touch and go. But yeah, Envy Bar, Joyce Bar, they're down the bottom end of the strip, and they don't get the footfall that the first few bars get, because everybody from Columbus Hotel, Pyramides, wherever, piles down the steps. The PRs grip hold of them, throw them into Jumpin' Jacks, O'Neill's, Revolutions. Envy and them down the bottom don't get that amount of footfall, so it's nice to promote them if I can. And when they come out of that drink deal, it was good. So hopefully they'll get, even if they just get half a dozen customers in, you know, it just shows that, you know, that even a crappy little channel like mine can push sometimes, can't it? Anyway, I put it on TikTok first when I was over there, and today there's a bar over the road. You got Tramps nightclub. Underneath Tramps, there's a little bar called Rags. Is it Rags? Christ, I've forgotten all. Yeah, Rags. And they sort of loved the TikTok today and put a comment on, you know, come over to Rags. So I've made a bit of contact with them there. So when I'm over there next, whether it's in April, June, whenever, I'm going to go into Rags and hopefully get a similar deal there, because not everybody likes going over to Veronica's because of its rep. Whereas Tramps over the road, I've got a good contact in there. They've asked me to do a video in there. And Rags underneath, it'll be good to do something there as well, similar, which I'm sure they will. So look out for that. So if I can get drinks deals for people over there, not just Veronica's or whatever, then, you know, why not do it? And it just gives people more choice and saves you a few nicker. Anyway, I'm waffling, aren't I? Yeah, can you imagine a hangover tomorrow? Oh, do you know what? I'm not going to be able to show you the video because I'm using the wrong phone. The next thing I was going to do was show you the video of, is it on here? Of Saf. But I don't think I'm going to be able to do it. Bear with me one tick, people. Talk amongst yourselves. No, I haven't got it. Anyway, long story short, St. Patrick's Day night, at some point during the night, we met up with Mr. Keith, All Things Keith. There's a channel. Let's get Keith up to 2,000 followers, everybody. All Things Keith. Met up with Keith and Anne and David. So basically the Irish contingency in that new Clover pub. And Saf had her first Guinness, and it went down quite well, it has to be said. So much so, when Keith filmed her splitting the G, she wasn't far off it, did it like a true pro, and some were remarking she might have done it before. I can assure you, to my knowledge, she hasn't done it before. Flipping hope not, anyway. And now she's got a bit of a liking for the flipping black stuff, hasn't she? So I think that's one of her new drinks. And then, was it the night after or the night after that? No, it was the night after that. It was our last night on a Wednesday. Again, led astray by the Irish contingency. Only this time, we were also cornered by Dave and Julie Butler and Chris Godfrey and the lovely Dion. And we were in that Churchill's, and they only went and got her on the Porn Star Martinis. You know what I mean? Porn Star Martinis. And so in the space of about 3 months, she's gone from having 1 tequila mango cocktail in Mrs. Miyagi's to now necking Guinness like there's no tomorrow and drinking Porn Star Martinis and throwing up everywhere, which we won't go into. So if I can get the video, and if I ask Saf nicely, I'm sure she'll let me edit it and put it up as a short. So look out for that. We'll get that on before the weekend. Bang, Guinness. You know what I mean? Anyway, but I won't go into, right? I won't go into what the staff came up to the table and said in a Golden Clover when there was a queue of drinks. I won't go into that because Keith and Anne will go mad at me. 9 p.m. Wow, that's because you're late, Cole. Yes, Craig. Yeah, I'll stay on as long as people want me to. In fact, I tell you what, we'll go to about 9:15 because I've got a little something to tell you. It's a bit negative, but I'll get that out of the way and then we'll end with a positive, all right? 133, done that one. Magaluf, crazy nightlife, well better than Veronica's, but 20 times more dangerous, beware. I know, Bruno, it is. Saying that, they've cracked down on it these days. You can't do the bar crawls anymore and all that sort of stuff. So we'll see. 193 September, says Richard. That might be more doable for me, Richard, actually. Puerto del Carmen, September. JBM's off around the UK for a month in October. You're always off around the UK. Follow Travel On World. Yeah, good shout, Pat. Richard, Travel On World. Dave, great channel to follow, both on YouTube and TikTok. For Lanzarote. He is Mr. Lanzarote. Look forward to seeing his channel growing. Nice one, Keith. Cole's Place. Do whiteboards stop a certain person complaining? Yeah, I will do in a minute, Craig. Wagwan, Joyce have a gas bar. They let me in and filmed it, but I never put out the footage. It's not legal to have the gas bar. I'm not about grassing on bars. Yeah, good shout, Kirk. Look after them, they look after you. I didn't actually know that, by the way. I'll have a look next time I'm in there. I do like Joyce Bar. I do like going in there. I'm not saying they don't let me film in there, but you go up to the other bars and they welcome you in because they like you, you know, to put it on there. But Joyce Bar, I've never actually been welcomed in there, if you know what I mean. I've asked to go in and they've said yes, perfectly fine. I think it's Andy Swallow's bar, and I know he's very internet savvy. Certainly for Rejoice, I've been in Rejoice a couple of times and he's massively internet savvy. So I don't see why Joyce would be any different. Maybe it's just the staff I've encountered at the time. Maybe it's me not making the effort, I don't know. But I think it's a great bar, I love it in there. Think you should come and blog in Glasgow. Oh, Angela, it's freezing up Scotland. Don't put, everyone says to me, come up Scotland and come to Blackpool. I'm not doing Blackpool. Scotland maybe one day, if I can get a ski wear company to sponsor me with some thermal clothes. Show us on the laptop. It's not on the laptop, Jay. It's on this phone that I'm looking at you lot through. Look at those. She's a pro. You taught her well, Colin. My daughter just been to Tenerife with boyfriend, said he was in jumping jacks, said don't know how he got home. Was he safe though, Louise? Did he feel, because some people are saying that little first 2 bars are a bit iffy. I've got to be honest, inside the bars in Veronica's you are perfectly safe as long as you keep all your stuff about you, as in your belongings and all that, because some of them do get busy and there's dodgies hanging around. But inside the bars, you're perfect. It's when you come out and you stagger onto the street, Keith will tell you, we were walking up one night and there was a young lad who was like bouncing off the walls. And I said to Keith, that's just, they're going to be around him like honey, you know, they just be flies around shit basically. He didn't know where he was, you know, and I know we've all been there. I'm one of the world's worst, but that's when you hear where, oh, it's not safe. It's because some people get in complete states. There was one afternoon last week, we were staying behind Paddy O'Kelly's. For those of you who know Las Americas, Columbus Hotel, Saf and I were staying right over the road. We came out one afternoon. No, I was on my own. It was when I was out doing videos. It was St. Patrick's Day afternoon. I got back and there was a lad who was on the grass verge outside Paddy O'Kelly's, spread eagled, spark out, right? And there was a group of women, I can't remember her name, a lady who watches a channel, they were from Durham, I think, or Sunderland. And they said, we've checked on him a few times, but he's been there a couple of hours, out cold, you know. And I'm thinking, you know, do it in your own town where people know you and you can get home, but don't on a foreign country. It's dodgy, innit? So I'm on my soapbox. Was just chatting to Anne and they have awful trouble. We'll need an electrician. Oh, that's bad news. That's bad news. I'll drop Anne a message in a bit. Stay on till midnight. Behave, Craig. I've got a bad eye. The measures are crazy. Your live sending last Wednesday was great. Oh, thank you, Reginald. Good to see you. Yeah. If you want to go to Bournemouth in the summer, book now as prices are going up for now. Yeah, and the rest. Wait till it gets nearer summer, Jay, and they all start remembering Bournemouth exists when the weather's here. Sorry we missed each other last week, but you know how hectic it was for all. I do, Alan. Yeah, gutted we missed you. I didn't get your birthday drink. Maybe another reason I've got to come up to freezing flipping Scotland, I suppose. But listen, Alan, I hope you and Anne enjoyed yourselves, had a good birthday week. From what I've seen and from what you've said, it sounds like you had a grand week. Sounds like you're great, and there will be a time when we'll have that drink, Alan, I'm sure, mate, honestly. If Scotland, please do Edinburgh before Glasgow. Aren't they the same place? Is that the right thing to say? I thought they were dead close to each other. They're only about that far apart on a map, so they can't be that different. Sad but true, yeah, Keith, we saw it with our own eyes. Keith and I practically said the same thing at the same time when we saw this kid. You know, they've got them concrete plant troughs in the street. He was literally bouncing off one to the next, and it wasn't even late. It wasn't even late. It was when we left the Night Owl, wasn't it, Keith, after seeing the Amy Winehouse tribute girl. So it was about, what, 11 o'clock, 11:15. So it wasn't 3 in the morning. It was before midnight, and this kid was literally gone. And I'm thinking, oh my God. Lynn Rowlands, evening, Lynn. How are you doing? Oh, Paul's all right. Back in the chat, says Anne. Oh, Anne's back with us. Natalie, evening, Natalie. Natalie from Cornwall. How are you doing? Not very productive YouTube-wise. Alan, do you know what? I know this is no consolation to you, mate, but I think everybody was the same. I think Kev remarked at one point that he didn't make as many videos as he would normally do or intended doing. I certainly didn't. I made more in January than I did on this trip. So I think it was a case of everybody was the same. You know, it was one of them things. I think that with the celebrations for St. Patrick's and everything else that was going on, I think videos came a little bit secondary for most people. So it's one of them, wasn't it? Just means you've got to go back and do it all over again, doesn't it? Who's that pinging me? Hang on. Oh, I've lost it now. Somebody pinged me then. You might as well go to Russia or Poland, then you'll no longer complain about the UK being as cold as you'll be minus 36. And that, Jay, is why I'm never going to go to Russia or Poland. They are opposites. I know nothing about Scotland. All I know is that you all talk funny and you drink a lot of whiskey and you're probably as bad as the Irish. Sunbathing in Scotland today, no joke, as Kev says, taps off weather. Wow. Mad thing is, I had an argument in my previous life. I used to work for an insurance company, and one of the things I did, I used to recruit engineers for the insurance company who'd go out fixing things. And there was an engineer who lived somewhere outside of Glasgow, and he used to take his son, I think he used to take him fishing or something, to the west coast of Scotland. And he used to say to me, it gets darker up there later than it does in England. And I was having none of it. I was having none of it. And he said, we've got palm trees on the west coast. There's like little microclimates. And I was having none of it. Then one day he sent me a picture. And yeah, so I had to eat my words a bit. So yeah, apparently it's very nice. Sometimes internet gets in the way, so I have to get back into the mood of uploading because of crap internet. I know what you mean, Jay. For me, my motivation issue is with editing. It's not going out filming. It's getting back in editing. You know, I can see why Kev Scotsman does the types of vlogs he does because of his volume. You know, his editing must be bang bang and it's up. Whereas if you go out and do like a restaurant review like you do, or like a Macmaster type video which tells a story, or Tim and his drone stuff, it's a nightmare. You know what I mean? Sue, for the first time ever, somebody tried to open Dave's crossbody bag just before Veronica's in the middle of the day. He felt it immediately, just walked off. Should have flipping lamped him once, Sue. That's awful. Hope he's all right. Say hello to him for me if he's with you. How is Saf doing? She's doing fine, thank you, Lynn. Doing absolutely fine. She's been college this week. She's off tomorrow. She normally does Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. So she's been off a couple of weeks, been doing remote stuff. She went back in yesterday, did today. She did have an exam to do, but they've postponed it till May. Tomorrow she's off because the tutors, teachers, whatever you call them, are all doing staff training. So it's like an inset day. So she's got a 2-day flipping week. So she's off tomorrow, and it's meant to be sunny. So tomorrow we're going out and we're going to do a little bit of, maybe a little bit of filming somewhere, take advantage of the sunshine. They tried again on my daughter-in-law the next day outside Tenerife. Do you know what? I'll be honest with you, I think it's safer down Veronica's at night than it is in the day. Purely because at night it's teeming with police, right? It's teeming and people are more aware at night, even, apart from the drunk ones. But generally, if you're walking along the top, you're aware at night, oh, I'm going to get done. I'm keeping my bag close to me. Whereas in the day, there's not as many police. There's no police hanging around. They just patrol every now and again. And you're a bit more relaxed because it's the daytime, it's daylight. You think you ain't going to get done. And I'm guessing it's for other parts of Tenerife as well, because a lot of the pickpocketing, if you see Tim's videos when he's caught pickpockets on camera and stuff like that, it's daytime. So I think, you know, people are less guarded in the daytime, aren't they? So maybe that's what it is. There's no excuse for it. They need to do something. Not just Veronica's, but the whole of Tenerife and other places, you know. I know they are making some steps, but, you know, not good enough, is it? Hope he's okay soon. Hope your daughter-in-law's okay. Got a couple of sockets back now. We'll have to get an electrician. It stays lighter down here in Cornwall. Did you say it was misty, Natalie? Yeah, a bit misty in Cornwall. Stays lighter. It certainly does. I remember when I lived in Newquay. I used to phone my sister up in Chester, and it'd be still light. It'd be dark up there, but still fairly light down in Cornwall. You've got lovely light in Cornwall. That's why all the artists live down in St. Ives, isn't it? If you want palm trees in Scotland, Plockton if you want palm trees in Scotland. All right, is that on the west coast, is it? What is Saf studying? She's doing a 2-year diploma in law, criminology and psychology, and she's hoping to go on to study law in university there, Shirley. Staying part-time zone 4 at Easter, can't wait. Oh, nice one, Angela. Beautiful hotel. Beautiful hotel. That's why a lot of food reviews like that. I also understand why cause yeah, food reviews are, I love doing them. I'm no food reviewer, I'm no food expert, but I do like doing the food vlogs, especially the burger ones, because it's like a bit of fun. But yeah, they could be a nightmare to edit. You know, you want them looking good, didn't you? Is it true that Bournemouth has a higher percentage of gays compared to Brighton, says Alan? I wouldn't have a clue, Al, to be honest with you. Whether it's higher than Brighton or not. I mean, as a town, Bournemouth's not as big as Brighton, so what I'm going to suggest is, in terms of numbers, Brighton's probably got a lot more gay people living there. Whether it's a higher percentage or not, I wouldn't have a clue. Bournemouth used to have a massive gay scene, literally just down the road here, the Triangle. But nowadays it's not as prominent as it used to be. A lot of the gay bars have closed down. But we go to Brighton quite a bit, and I see it looks more prevalent over in Brighton. So I'd suggest that Brighton's got a higher percentage, but it's definitely got a higher number, but I don't know. Wouldn't have a clue, mate. You're okay, guys. There we go. Right. Okay. So, what should we do first? I'll update the board. I've got a few things to just shout out and tell you about and say. Let's update this. Oh, flipping heck, that's it. I thought I was on 7,190. I'm not. That's took me by surprise. Right. Okay. So the board, guys. Let me get a pen. First thing I'm going to show you, I've got a new whiteboard pen. Look at that. Right, so views. So what we do, JBM shout to me if I don't do it, guys. For those who are new to the channel, it's a bit of fun YouTube. I don't do it for money because I don't earn a lot of money, but it's just nice just to see how the channel's growing week on week. The very fact that there's 75 of you, it says on my thing here in the chat at the minute. When I started these lives about 2 years ago, thereabouts, 18 months ago, 20, 25 in the chat if we were lucky. Now it's getting 50, 60, 70, which is great. So thank you so much for tuning in, everybody. And what I'll do, just to have a bit of a laugh and show you how the channel's progressing week on week, I just put some figures down. So this is the first one is the amount of views the channel has had since I started. I must have got this wrong. It wasn't on 113,000 because it is now, views is when you lot watch something. So if you watch a short, if you watch a video, if you watch a live, that counts as a view, okay? And ultimately, that's meant to make me into a rich, retired man, but it doesn't. So the more views you get, the better. So at the minute, since the channel began just over 3 years ago, I'm on 1,347,000, excuse my handwriting, and 53 views. I believe that is as of 2 days ago, because YouTube doesn't update it in real time on that one. Watch time. If you find this boring, just talk amongst yourselves. So watch time is the amount of time you guys have spent watching the channel collectively since it began in terms of hours. Before it went away, it was on 116,490. You lot have spent a total of 119,210 hours watching the videos and stuff. So thank you for that. And the one everybody goes mental about is how many people follow you, your subscribers. Before it went away, it was 7,129. I've updated the date today, but not the figure. As of, I think this is real time. Tim or some expert might say I'm wrong, but in real time, it's now 7,266. So that is massive. Thank you so much, everybody. Really do appreciate it. And I hope you get as much out the channel as I do, be it information, laughs, whatever. I'm here for a laugh. You can tell me whatever you want. Give me some stick. That's what it's all about. So they are great figures. So thank you so much, everybody, for all your support. And it was great meeting everybody in Tenerife, and especially, you know, the old guys, you know, who followed me from day one and supported me, like Anne and David, and all the new people as well. So absolutely superb. That is that. Now then, what I'm going to do, I'm just going to tell you something. Now, let me just make sure I've not missed anything. Just for him to see, no, please don't get confused with the mod and non-mod of the same. Oh, okay, yeah. Great figures, Cole. Thank you, Alan. Enjoy watching it, Cole. Thank you, Richard. I'm just making sure I've not missed anything. Cole, did you have updates about the action channel? I missed it. Yes, I am, Brian. I'm just going to move on to that now because I've got a bit of a grumble. Brighton Hove has a higher percentage of people identifying as LGBT than Bournemouth as last gay bar closed out. All right, okay, yeah. JBM's hot on the old research tonight. Right, okay, so now then, I'm going to have to choose my words very carefully now about what I'm going to say. I'm going to get a little bit serious. I don't like doing negative stuff on any of my videos or any of my lives or anything because I'm not a negative person. But I'll try and not shell it, okay? And the two people who I'm going to mention, I have actually spoken to tonight, and there has been no falling out or anything like that, okay? Now then, regular viewers who watch me and other channels connected with Tenerife, i.e. people who live in Tenerife or people who go there regularly to vlog, will be aware there's like what they call a community. So it's where a lot of you guys get together quite regularly, you watch all the channels, you contribute, you support, and etc, etc. And it's evolved over time. There's this little community which is absolutely fantastic. There's support out there in terms of YouTube support, moral support, you know, and there's massive friendships that have developed, and you know, I've been a part of that, you know. Now then, I'm going to actually withdraw myself from that community. I've spoken to Tim tonight, Tim Dowd, living with MST. I've spoken to tonight, and I spoke to him last week while I was in Tenerife as well. So from here on, you won't see me as much in people's lives. Now, I know a few of you might want to sort of withdraw from my channel in relation to that, or, you know, in answer to that, which I don't mind. I don't blame you. It's a natural thing for that to happen. You know, well, if you're not going to follow us, I'm not going to follow you. It's not a case of that, okay? I've really enjoyed being a part of the community over the past few years since I started the channel, and I am still going to be going to Tenerife. Like I said earlier, I've got a trip in the offing and a trip already planned. So I'm still going to be going to Tenerife. I'm still going to be filming Tenerife vlogs. My love for Tenerife hasn't diminished. I've got connections over there, both on YouTube and off YouTube, okay? And it's still my ambition to go and sort of settle there one day when we reverse Brexit. Okay, so it's not a case of a falling out with Tenerife or anybody in Tenerife in any way whatsoever. Okay, the reason I'm withdrawing from Tenerife community per se, and you won't see me being involved as much, is because while we were over there, there was an issue. I had an issue, and several other people had an issue with one of the other channel holders, Michael, who's Edinburgh and beyond. Can't remember. Michael, if you're watching, I apologise. I've lost the name of your flipping channel. I've spoken to Michael tonight. We've ironed out our differences. There's no falling out. We're going to keep hold of each other's numbers, blah, blah, blah. And I don't want anyone taking any side saying he did this, he did that, because as Tim said quite rightly in his vlog when I contacted him last week, we don't do playground stuff. So that is it. There was issues over there with not just myself, but with other people, and some are now resolved, some aren't. But I feel being part of the community isn't right for me in relation to what happened over there. Okay, it's as simple as that. So I'm going to be withdrawing from sort of jumping in people's lives and doing meetups over there and all that sort of stuff. I'm still going to be filming over there. Like I said, I've got plans to go over there very soon. Saf loves going. There is no problem. And I still want people, whether you know about it or not, I still want people to follow Edinburgh and Beyond Michael and support his channel. I want people to obviously follow Tim. You all love Tim. I respect them both. I respect Tim dearly. I respect Michael as another vlogger, absolutely. And I'll continue to support and watch them both as and when I can, like everybody else. And that in a nutshell is it. Okay, so just put any rumours to bed that may have been floating around. I'm still not happy with what went on. I've spoken to both Michael and Tim tonight. I'm still not happy with what went on. I'm just being straight with you guys, just so you don't message me in a week or two's time. Why don't you speak to so-and-so anymore? Why don't you go on so-and-so's live? It's not falling out. It's nothing like that. It's purely because I've decided to detach myself personally and my channel from the community that a lot of you guys are part of. Okay. So in relation to Brian's question a few minutes ago, what's the direction of this channel going forwards? Still going to be doing Tenerife. Okay, I'm not a Tenerife vlogger. I never have been. Right, I've always said that. I'm a vlogger who loves Tenerife. Okay, still doing Tenerife. I've got Magaluf coming up in May. Saf and I are trying to fit in a Tenerife visit at the end of April. We are trying as well. I'm trying to get a Lanzarote trip organised because I want to get back to Lanzarote. And we've got about 9,000 things planned during the summer. We've got festivals and all that stuff that we had last year. So that is a general direction of the channel. So basically, more of the same, okay? Only more of it, okay? So that's a channel. So hope that's all right with everybody. I understand fully if me saying that and naming names and all that, I don't mean to make anyone uncomfortable when I name names. If me saying all that has put you off the channel, I fully understand, and you know, I get it, and I apologise if that's how you feel, but I don't apologise for the decision I've made. Okay. Those who were in Tenerife last week will fully understand what I've just said and why I've come to that decision, and you know, and I hope everybody else, at least if you don't understand, at least respect it, and I hope I've been straightforward. Okay, so that's a matter closed. Right, so with that, I don't want to end in a negative. I want to say a massive thank you to everybody for following, joining the channel. The subscribers, those numbers behind me are absolutely awesome. I really do appreciate it. I'm just going to run through your comments before I go. Enjoy watching Nicole. Oh, thank you, says Richard. Leave it to Scotsman Kevin Cole. Let's keep what was said or happens here, guys. Yeah, thank you, Jay. 100%. So, yeah. Cheers, Keith. Nice one. Thank you. Night Colin Saff says Susan. Thank you very much. Thank you. I love Lanzarote and Follicol. I don't associate with Tenerife. Love all these lovely people here. Hope you still do Tuesday lives. Yeah, as I said, Pat, the Tuesday lives are still going to go ahead. Everybody who I've just mentioned in Tenerife is more than welcome to come into the lives and push the channels. I'm not totally cutting myself off. All I'm saying is that I'm disassociating my direction with the community because I don't feel what I offer fits in with the community. I'm probably not making myself very clear. I'm trying to be as clear as I can. I can't conform to the standards accepted of the standards needed to be part of that community, and you know that's it going forward. But all the other guys are more than welcome to come in here and say hello and stick two fingers up to me and do whatever they want to do. All right, I'll support that, and there's no way to call it. I would not be able to. Yeah, thank you, Alan. Appreciate that. You know, I'll never. JBM, do not worry. I will never fall out with you, even if I take Vinny's side, Jay. Just on now, Cole, says David Butler. After the power crisis, power back except for one suspect device. Comments down below. What is David and Anne's suspect device? Me and Alan Johnson love your videos and lives. Keep doing what you're doing. Can't wait the Palmer over one. That will be coming up, Angela. Good night, all. Thanks, Cole. David, hello there. Thank you. Enjoy your evening. Thank you, Lynn. I'm just too nosy, but respect. No, it's not nosy, Shirley. People are obviously going to inquire. Let me just scroll through quickly in case anyone's got a t-shirt and already advertising my channel. Nice one, Daniel. Get links up for that when you get them, if you're doing merch. Lynn's in Tenerife, 5th of April. Thank you. Cole, did you have a channel there? Yeah, right, I've done it. Yes, that's it. Enough said. There you go. So, as I always say, people, listen, and I mean this totally sincerely, keep watching everybody's content, okay? There is some great content being put out at the moment. A roll call of the vloggers who are over there. If you've not subscribed to these, obviously Michael Edinburgh and Beyond. Johnny Vlogger was over there. All Things Keith was over there last week. He's knocking out some superb vlogs off the back of a motorbike. Obviously Tim was doing his walks every day, who most of you know. Who else was there? I've probably forgotten a load. Chris Godfrey's over there right now still keeping the bars busy. He's going to shoot me for saying that. Who else? I think, is Tenerife Tez over there now? I know Tenerife Tez was due over there last week, but there was reasons why he couldn't make it, known to him. But I'm sure he's there now because I saw a picture of him in Gary's bar drinking my beer. So I'm sure Tez is there. So my message to you all is keep watching, everybody. And, you know, if I'm not part of that community, I want you to all keep it alive because it's a good thing if you want to be part of it, all right? Okay. Massive thanks to the moderators. We had JBM, Bryony and Alan on tonight. Anne was having problems getting money and electricity. So there we go. Can you be shouted as well? So just jumping in and say thank you everyone for supporting me as I start my channel. I appreciate the kindness and encouragement. There you go. And that encapsulates everything I've just said. Kindness and encouragement. Be kind. All right, listen, people, thanks for watching. I'm sorry it was late tonight. I've got a vlog going up tomorrow. In fact, I'll probably have a vlog, a Tenerife-related vlog going up every night this week until I run out, and then I'll have to think of somewhere else to go, won't I? And I'm doing a Bournemouth one tomorrow as well. So massive thanks to everybody. Thanks to the moderators. Thanks for tuning in. Hope that ending wasn't too heavy. Keep watching everyone's content out there. Keep doing it and keep going. And I'll see you next Tuesday at the correct time of 7:30 p.m. Hit the thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't done so already. And hit the bell. That'll tell when and put more fantastic videos. Facebook, TikTok, Instagram, all under Cole's Place. And I'll see you next time. Take it easy, people.